Two friends drifting apart. Two friends, one broken heart. A little walking bass line, why not? Because we're without crying. We're just friends. I love this progression. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on this Patreon exclusive behind the scenes process video lesson. Today I'm looking at the classic jazz standard, Just Friends. A great tune. I hope you've already began your studies on it, but what I'm going to do here, and this is always a part of my process video lessons, is I'm going to analyze it here with you. As I do this process of analysis, I look at both the harmony, the chord progression. I want to know how the chords function, the movements. I also want to know the melody. How does the melody work against the chords? Well, guess what that leads us to? Chord melody arrangement. So it's all going to be kind of tied into this one behind the scenes process video lesson there. So let's get started on this tune, Just Friends. Beautiful song. So we have C major 7. We're in the key of G. I'm going to do the analysis first. Just friends, lovers no more. I'm doing my Tom Waits voice. Okay, so we have the 4 chord. And then we got the minor 4. But not only that, in the old tunes, such as I'll See My Dreams and After You've Gone, Stardust, you would just chunk that out. 4, minor 4. Just, you wouldn't even have to go to the 5. C minor is a borrowed minor 4 chord, borrowed from the parallel minor key of G minor. Check out my theory course. It's all on Patreon. C minor 7 to F7. Part of the vocabulary is to create a 2-5, meaning C minor is just not enough. You want to go C minor 7 to F7. And then the 1 chord. So it's 4 minor 4 1. When we get into the soloing part of it, then you'll understand how important and how popular this progression is. To the 1, that's on the, ooh, that's colorful. The melody note's on the 9. Very sweet, very colorful. The A note against the G, so it's a G major 9. Ooh, this is nice. B flat minor 7 to the E flat 7. Tritone substitution, because A7 is the 5 of the 5 in the key of G. So E flat, you know what I'm gonna say, tritone. E flat is a tritone of A7, and A7 is just a 2 dominant. So it's just like playing, take the A train and all that stuff. So that's where that's coming from. And then to the 2, to the 5, and I added that. Sometimes you'll just see G7 to the 4 chord again. Basically the repeat. This is now the B section, essentially. So now back to the 4. But I like this. Okay, the walk down, the tritone sound. We're just friends, 2, 5. So now just friends, lovers no more. Here's your 1 chord. Just friends, but not like before. A 9th chord there. Think of what we've been to kiss. Two friends, one broken heart. A little walking bass line, why not? Because we're without crying. We're just friends. I I love this progression. So again, that was 4, minor 4, to the 1. That's the song. Da, 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 see you in my dreams. That's also after you've gone and left me crying. After you've gone. Very common movement. 4, minor 4 to the 1. Okay, Stardust. Learn those songs, learn those melodies. That will help you to solo over these type of songs when you have 4, minor 4, 1. Now I want to discuss a little bit more about the chord melody style. This is just a quick, how do you come up with a quick chord melody arrangement? We got to know the chord and the melody degree. So we look at the first chord, we have a C major 7, and then melody notes a B. Well, if that's the 7th, this is probably the easiest shape to grab. C major 7. You can also play it like this. That's very pretty, okay? But I'm gonna do this because I'm looking ahead at the melody now. We have the 6, 7, 6. You just kind of use that one shape. So we have this, and that's the 3rd. These are, again, guide tones a lot. The 3rds and the 7ths, remember that. So you have the 7. See, that's a guide tone, the 7 and the 3rd. The 3rd's right here, the 7th is here. 6, and then the 3rd. And then turn that to an F7 chord. And that's the 7th. The most recent topic on Patreon is guide tones. And then now the 9. And I chose this G6-9. I call this kind of a la Django. Django, love that shape. But it's also used quite a bit in bossa nova. So G major, you could do this if you want, G major 9. Oh, that's pretty too. That's less Django. Then, but not like before. And I'm gonna do that over here. Then E flat 7. Again, now we have a little bit of a chord melody arrangement just from figuring out the how the melody functions against the chord. We gotta put it in time. And then the 9. G note is kind of a cool transition note because it's the 3rd of the E flat 7, and then it's the flat 7 of the A minor 7. And this time I chose a little different shape here. We got the open A and then a C triad. That's pretty if we can do that. And then just a plain old D7, you could do it like this. It's a nice shape too. So I went like this. But then if you wanted the bass in there, it's a little bit more work, but it sounds very sweet. Again, I'm talking about how to come up with a solo guitar arrangement. You can call it an add 2, minor add 2. You're gonna wanna use that later for some improvisation to kind of bring out the quality of the melody. But so the melody is this. And then here when I just played just the one chord shape. You can get fancy and harmonize. E minor 7. Diminished, minor 7, and then hit the 5th, and then I didn't bother with the chord on last one, but that's a lot of movement. Just go. And again, I'm choosing, that was the A9. It's all in that shape, and then the 9. So you got the 5th and the 5th and the 9. So again, we want to be able to grab a chord shape when possible, or if you wanted to, you can move the shape, and now I got a 13 in there. So again, I could flat the 13, sharp 5. Ooh, that's colorful. That's very Django. Experiment, The quick and easy thing is just to hold the shape like this.